Hi, my name is Mike Noonan. I am an instructor for the UCI mechanics here in Asia. I own a bicycle shop in South Korea, and I'm here today with SuperBee to answer some of your questions. Okay, let's see. First question. How good is the skill level of a bike mechanic who's passed the UCI Level 3 course? Well, the shorter answer is they're really good. Most of the guys who have passed this test, they've been mechanics for years and years. They're very passionate about it, and they all have some really unique skills. One fellow that I was taking the class with, he had this incredible eye for detail. He's a Spanish mechanic, and boy, he could just see everything. Another mechanic from Singapore, he can set up shocks for full suspension bikes really well. It's all really good, and they all have special skills. So these are the kind of guys you want fixing your bike. Yeah, they do a good job. Okay, what's the trickiest part when working on modern bicycles? Well, that's pretty easy. I think every mechanic will agree. Fully integrated cockpits are tricky. It's not like they're impossible, but they are so time consuming. For example, changing the height of the front end of your bicycle used to take a few minutes, and now it takes hours. So yeah, that's really tricky. I know aesthetically it looks good, but for a mechanic, it's not the nicest thing in the world. A lot of people say disc brakes are superior to rim brakes. Is this real? Okay, this is a really tough question. You've got on one hand, you've got all these really passionate disc brake guys, and you have all these really passionate rim brake folks. And who's right? They're both right. Both are good, both have problems. Let's see. Disc brakes, the braking is superior. It's a fact, but it's heavy, costs more, and maintenance-wise, it's just a lot more work. Rim brakes, they're lighter, they're easy, they're cheaper, but the braking performance is not as good. That's just the reality. So you have to decide for yourself. What are some pro-level bike repair techniques that you'd advise against for the home mechanic? I think a home mechanic could try a lot of different repairs, but one repair they should maybe stay away from is working on their hydraulic disc brakes. The penalty for making a mistake on adjusting your brakes, I mean, it's pretty high. If your brakes don't work, it's really dangerous. So unless you're really pretty competent, I would stay away from the hydraulic disc brakes. Bike components come in so many specs. Is it a hassle? Yes, it is. Do you think there should be more standardization? I hope there is. This is a really tough question. Doesn't seem that tough, but it's kind of tough. There are so many sizes for so many things that for a shop, it's hard. It's hard for the shop to have, first of all the tools because there's so many sizes. Second, it's hard for the shop to stock everything. If you were to stock every bottom bracket standard, you would have 100 bottom brackets in your shop. And then for the customer, it's tough because a simple repair can be really challenging because it's so hard to find that one particular size. So it's a hassle. It's a hassle for the shops. It's a hassle for the riders. It's not real nice. There definitely needs to be more standardization. Some companies are doing a really good job simplifying things. Shimano just came out with their Q's system, which I haven't really worked on much, but it looks like it's a good way to simplify the components. And then SRAM came out with their universal derailleur hanger, the UDH, which looks like it's really going to be helpful for both the shops and the customers. So since COVID and the company's supply chains were having trouble and they were having trouble getting all these different parts, it seems like they've decided to make things simpler for them, which makes things simpler for the shops and then simpler for the customers. So I'm hopeful. I hope things become more standardized. Okay, what question from customers annoy bike mechanics the most? So I've been working at bike shops for a long time, close to 30 years, and I've had a lot of questions. The one that probably annoys me the most is how much does it weigh? I have so many customers coming up, picking up bikes. How much does it weigh? How much does it weigh? I actually had a customer come in and he was just really, really overweight, and he absolutely wanted the lightest bike. I just wouldn't sell it to him. I told him, look, save your money, go to a health club, lose about 10 kilos, and you will ride so much faster, because he just wanted to ride fast. And I thought, great. So he got mad at me. He came back 3 months later. He had lost the 10 kilos. He looked great. He told me, you were the only guy who was honest to me. He bought a new bike. He was so happy. I was so happy. And it was great. It turned something that was really annoying into something that was really happy. So yeah, how much does it weigh? That's the worst question. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope some of those answers helped you out. If you have any more, please comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And SuperBee is going to be coming up with some more content, so please come back to the channel and check it out.